Hello, this is a gift that I got for my physics teacher. Um, it's a multimeter, an analog multimeter. Well, yeah, that's cool, but it's just like an analog multimeter, you would think. But no, actually, this analog multimeter is right now, I think, almost, if not a bit more than 30 years old. It's an Iskra MI 7043. Now, why is this multimeter anything special? Well, to be fair, it's not technologically special. Duh, it's just an analog multimeter. But it's made by this company. It's called Iskra. It still exists, however, it's basically a shell of its former self. After the Yugoslav collapse, it still managed to kind of hold up for a bit. This one was made, I think, in the October of 1993. That's like a bit like 2 years and some change after Yugoslavia collapsed. So they still managed to create some quality stuff before they just, fell downhill on their ass, and now they drop ship things from China and trick people with their brand name. But in the good old days, they made good shit still, even after the collapse, but only for a bit. This is the box. Yes, the original box. I got even the original box with it. This is very cool. Opa. So we get the manual. That's pretty cool. Now, what is the coolest thing in the manual, in my personal opinion? The schematic. Now, if you're into right to repair, this is probably really cool to you. Why? Because even the most simple of items today, most simple of products, most simple of electronics, even simpler than this humble little analog multimeter, don't have schematics published for them. So you can't fix it on your own, nor can you give it to someone else to fix it. You have to, buy a new thing, or like ship it into a repair center where they have all of the control over what will happen with your item. For example, they could just say, well, even though we could just replace this resistor here, your multimeter is basically broken, and you just have to buy a new one. But in the old days, you still had the schematic. You could go to someone, and that person would have an easier time repairing your thing with the schematic. Here I'll just, show you a few pages. Sorry if I'm covering any important text for anyone who's researching this specific multimeter for some reason. I'm really sorry. It also has some Serbo-Croatian instructions over here. Yeah, it's Serbo-Croatian, duh, of course. I don't care. Croatian, Bosnian, and Serbian is basically the same language. It's like saying UK English and American, like US English, are two completely different languages. Duh, they're not. Like, if also Serbian, if Alabama had their own script but still talked basically the same language with some slang, would that mean that Alabamian exists? Duh, no, it would still be English, so Serbo-Croatian. Anyways, I went a bit off topic. Here, it still has the warranty card. Isn't that cool? Boom. Now, one thing that I noticed is in the Iskra logo, there is no star, right? The star, the iconic star logo, which I think they even have today. I think this was like a short thing just after the collapse of Yugoslavia. They didn't really want to have the star, I guess, because Yugoslavia and star represents socialism. I don't know. I'm just simply guessing why they removed the star. I don't really know. I have literally no sources to back up my claims. Anyways, back to the. Ooh, my bad, my bad. You probably saw my face right there, a little face reveal. Okay, anyways, this is the multimeter itself, the MI 7043. The back is boring. The front is very much less boring. And here I have a little cut up Sony Ericsson charger to measure some things. I don't know, boom. I don't know how do I film this. Boom, we gotta touch a tip like this and then touch the other tip when I find it, and I'm gonna record it a bit. Okay, we get 5 volts, a bit below 5 volts. Or if you go into, I'm sorry, if I go into 15-volt mode, you can see that it goes up to the like 5 here. You see it? I'm gonna focus on it. It goes up to the 5 here, just a bit below the 5, like before. Boom. But now I don't have a battery in this device. That's why I can't show you the resistance features, ohm stuff, and I'm really I'm too lazy, so I won't show you how to measure amperage. I'm just lazy. Sorry, my bad. So for anyone wondering about this random ass multimeter I found at the market equivalent of a garage sale, which is called Bolshiseyem. I don't know. In Slovenia, here you go. You have it here. It's a multimeter. It's green, and by the way, fun fact, it's heavily discolored. The years did have an impact on the color. Boom! It's nice as fuck. It's actually drippy, y'all. It's drippy. It's so cool. It's the best present I could have possibly bought for €10, guys. I got it for €10. I bet some motherfucker will be like selling this exact same multimeter for like 50. And it's also almost brand new. You can see some marks of use and stuff, but it looks from like if you move like half a meter away from it, it's like brand new, like no signs of use from afar. That's pretty sick, in my personal opinion. It's my opinion, man.